Okay, folks, it looks again. We're back here. We've got a very, very public Me Too and allegations of inappropriate behavior with the underage. This time, it's the allegation against former extremely popular YouTuber LeafyisHere. And this TikToker by the name is Kit is Done 2 days ago put this out. I remember being heartbroken because I lost my friend. Now I'm really, really mad because he tricked me and used me. Now I'll go with this. Thankfully, I can't play the audio part because it more than likely has commercial music. But thankfully, it's got closed captions at the top. So we'll go over them together and go over the allegation. Here it is. Downloading an app called Amino. Excuse me. I'm only like, well, I was a Twitter guy. Amino, and joining a group about Nikos when I was 13. Meeting a boy named Calvin and voice chatting with him and a few others. Talking to him every day. Him calling me his baby, Skyping him and watching him play games. Happy I made a friend I could talk to. Him promising me we can meet when we're old enough. Calvin starts asking me for nudes, videos of me. I think you can read it. Sends me a picture of himself and sends me himself erect at the thought of me. Finding a very popular YouTube channel, and the YouTuber sounds like Calvin. Asking him about it, and he suddenly blocks me, everything, kicking me out of the group of friends we made. All right, that's a pretty serious allegation. Now, she does go into more detail right here. I'll let you listen.
The meat of it. This comment right here, they're correct. It was LeafyisHere. For those of you asking for proof, I was 13. I don't have that old phone anymore. I don't have that login information anymore. That happened, and I completely got off of everything that was attached to him because I was hurt. I had lost a friend, or who I thought was a friend, so I was hurt. I didn't know it was him, and when I found out, I was very confused because when I met Calvin, he used a picture of a little African-American boy. And so when I found out that Calvin was Leafy, I realized this is not good. Something's wrong here. I guess I'll make a part 2.
You found out Calvin was Leafy. It wasn't good.
I
find that a little bit strange when you found out Calvin is Leafy. Well, how come you didn't know he's your age? I mean, we've seen YouTubers quite young, but that doesn't prove or disprove anything. I just find that to be a bit of a strange statement.
Comment is exactly why I posted it. He was banned from most platforms. He was banned from YouTube. I'm pretty sure doesn't even have a TikTok, so like it won't get back to him. Unless, I don't know. But even if it does, who cares? I was 13 at the time. He was 18. And he told me he was 14. He used a picture of an African-American boy. And, like, there were so many problematic things. I honestly don't know what else to say. If you have questions, I guess drop them below. Before anyone asks, though, when we would Skype, he would not use a face cam, so I didn't know. I would just watch him play video games and we would talk. And I know that was stupid, but I was 13. I didn't know. Part 2. This comment is exactly...
Okay, the comment you start off with, well, if it's Leafy, he was banned he was banned in 2020, in the summer of 2020. I don't know how old this young lady is. And if I'm not mistaken, I could be. I think Leafy's 21, so it would have to be at least 4 years ago. So she's been anywhere between the age of 17 and 18 right now. I think he's 21, so that would have had to been 4 years.
Hi, I just made it home from work. This will probably be the last video I make on this.
I saw home from work. I can't imagine there's too many jobs for 17-year-olds, so she would have to be at least 18. So this would have to happen between, if Leafy was 21 and I'm correct. And I will be I already have contacted him, but he may not be up. I'm in Europe. And certainly I've already sent this over to him. So it's probably, if I have his age correct. In fact, why don't we check that out now? Famous birthdays. Leafy is here. I think he'd still be on there. Oh, he's 25, according to famous birthdays. Now, these things are notoriously inaccurate. So he's 25 years old. So if he was, in order for him to be 18, there's another problem right there, actually. If I'm not mistaken, Leafy's videos didn't really start taking off till mid to late 2015. So that would be late 2015. So he would have been 20 years old in the summer of 2015. And if he was 18 at the time, that was 2 years before that. It would be interesting to find out how old the Leafy is Here channel is. But he didn't blow up until 2015. So now he did have a Minecraft channel. I think the channel does go back to when Leafy was a miner himself. But yeah, that's a little weird, because if this is even remotely accurate, and famous birthdays is notoriously inaccurate. My birthday's inaccurate on it. This doesn't make much sense. So she is, if she was 13 at the time and he was 18, that would have been in 14, 13. So yeah, to 2013, and that would make her 21 now. So she was born in the year 2000. So, yeah, is that right? I'll say she's born. Jeez, I'm getting, yeah. So if she's 13, she would have been 2013. So she would have to be 21 now. It's 2021, or at least approaching 21. All right. Let's see some of the other stuff she said.
I'm honestly done with it. First thing, I did not look him up on YouTube. I had no idea he had a YouTube. He did not tell me. I was recommended a video by YouTube. I was recommended a video, and I found it funny that it was the same user as the Skype name. And so I clicked on it, and that's when I put the pieces together that something was fucked up. I don't care if you don't believe me. I don't. I put the video out there because I was processing my trauma. So I don't care if you guys don't believe me. I haven't turned off the comments because I didn't want anyone else to feel like alone in this type of situation, because it's fucked. I don't know what else to tell you, so. Hi, I just made it home from work. This will probably be the last video I make on this matter, because I'm honestly done with it. First thing, I did not look him up on YouTube. I had no idea he had a YouTube. He did not tell me. I was recommended a video by YouTube. I was recommended a video, and I found it funny that it was the same user as the Skype name. And so
I guess she's saying that Leafy is Here on Amino used the same, used Leafy is Here back in 2013. But you referred to him as Calvin. Yeah, I do find this a bit suspect. If she doesn't care that I don't buy the story, well, then I'll just say the quiet part out loud. This doesn't really ring of anything that's true. And the fact that somebody said, I don't care that somebody would believe me or not, this is a very, very serious allegation. And, I would care because of things like, I don't know, lawsuits. I mean, that seems to be the case. And she doesn't provide any information, admittingly. She claims that she was, the account's gone, she doesn't have access to it. She essentially has absolutely no evidence that this ever took place. Does that mean she's lying? No. Does that mean she's telling the truth? There's a big difference. You can think you're telling the truth and actually not be telling the truth. Could she be confused? Yeah, this. And there is, I think, a very, very slight possibility that she's telling the truth. But I'll be perfectly honest with you. If she is telling the truth, there is just literally no way to back it up, which is a problem with a lot of these Me Too's. It doesn't seem to be so much the freedom to or the comfort to go after somebody who's victimizing you as much as it does to be able to make an allegation without any solid evidence to back it up. I mean, she has essentially accused Leafy of a serious crime. And I mean, I don't know what the statute of limitations are. I don't know if she's in the United States or Canada. I don't know if anything like that. But yeah, this is an allegation without evidence, and certainly she has the right to make something like this. But if you end up in court or something like that, I don't know if I don't have the evidence to back this up. I was only 13 at the time. It's going to wash. But again, I'll leave it up to you, and let me make it abundantly clear that just because she doesn't have the evidence doesn't mean it is true, and certainly just because she made the allegation means that Leafy committed some kind of impropriety. I'll keep you updated. I'm going to be paying close attention to this story, and and I'll be communicating with Leafy the best I can. I don't have a Twitter anymore. But I do have a way to contact them, and we'll see where it goes from here. I think this definitely, we need to get to the bottom of this because of the seriousness of the allegation. Thank you very much. If you like the video, like and share, and all. Yeah, you know what to do. Take care. Bye-bye.